Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so let's go and let's open up this window right here. Let's go and add in and take off portrait. So we want to make this game run in landscape. Let's go back to our game scene and we need to spawn a few things here. We're going to spawn the ceiling. We're going to spawn the floor. We're also going to spawn the main label. And we also have the timer spawn ceiling and the timer spawn floor. Now let's run it and let's see what happens as a result. Okay, so we should probably set this up here. And, well, oh yeah, we also need to spawn the player. So let's spawn the player. And if you look at this, nothing's happening here. Well, technically everything is working, except for we need to add in a few offsets. So let's go to the floor here. Let's add 100 to the floor. And then for the ceiling, we will subtract 100. And I think that will work out quite well. So let's take a look at that. And let's take a look here. And yes, you want to make sure that everything is separated by a space. Swift is very picky about the spaces. It has to do with the compiler here. And that's actually starting to look pretty good. Now, obviously, we haven't really set up the controls here, but yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's go up to the main label here and let's add in maybe 100 to the top of that. And what that's going to do is that's going to push the main label up towards the top. All right, so you can see here, there we go. And that looks pretty good here. Now, eventually what we're going to do with this player is we're going to add in the gravity here for that. But for the most part, this is starting to work out pretty good. Now, if we want to go to the player here, we wanted to maybe give it 250 by 250. And actually, I think 150 is probably pretty good for the X, but let's change this to 250. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll add that in here. And you'll see that we'll run it. And looks like the simulator crashed. Yeah, so it happens, so you just do it again. Not a problem. It's very simple to just run it again. And you can see that it already runs in portrait mode first, and then it kind of switches to landscape mode. All right, so we now have everything set up. In the next tutorial, we're going to take a look at the gravity. See you then.